In 2025, there are tremendous distractions, whether it's through social media, the news, politicians, and policies. And only you and your family have the control to decide whether or not you're going to be wealthy spiritually, physically, and financially. It breaks my heart to meet retirees and pre-retirees who think they're going to potentially have to work for their entire lives or go back to work and say things like, "Welcome to Walmart," because they did not plan for their retirement and take control of their retirement when they could. Hi, I'm Ben Green. I'm the author of Building BLK Wealth. I'm the co-founder of Ready to Retire. I'm a certified financial fiduciary, and I'm a wealth preservationist. And I am really excited to bring to you a fantastic workshop on retirement readiness. This workshop is for career professionals who are looking to maximize their retirement income and also grow their wealth in retirement. It's also for people who are already retired who want to make sure they have a sustainable income in retirement so that they never have to go back to work unless they choose to. On day one, we're going to talk about the foundations of wealth building. We're going to talk about the workshop welcome and agenda. We're going to go over why retirement readiness matters. We're going to talk about some of the stats and some of the cold, hard facts around how unready a lot of people are for retirement, whether they're white, black, Latino, or not. We're going to talk about the five thieves of wealth, including inflation and taxes and volatility. And also really the biggest one, which is the weapons of mass distraction, like the things we see in the news and things we see on social media that distract us from building our physical, our spiritual, and our financial wealth. And then we're going to also talk about the mindset for wealth building, and we're going to talk about actionable steps that your family can start taking right now to build wealth and literacy in your household. On day two, we're going to talk about retirement income planning. So we're going to look at the financial products like 401ks and 403bs and TSBs, not the plans, because 401ks, 403bs, TSBs are not financial plans. They're products that we can use for retirement income, along with lots of other products that we're going to talk about for retirement. We're also going to take a look at tax planning strategies. You've heard of Roth conversions, for example, and tax reduction strategies that are legal to reduce your taxes. We're going to look at that. We're going to take a look at the wide range of annuities that are available, the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to annuities. I'm a certified annuity specialist, so I'm qualified to talk about that. We're going to talk about Social Security and Medicare planning. We're going to talk about long-term care as well. And then we're going to look at successful case studies for retirement income plans. And we're going to also talk about some of the failures that we've seen from the thousands of cases that I reviewed. On day three, we're going to talk about protecting and preserving your wealth and maybe even building that wealth for generational wealth down the line. So we're going to talk about the importance of life insurance, term life, whole life, IULs, VULs. We've seen it all. We've studied it all. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about long-term care and different options in terms of that. And Medicaid and whether or not you'll qualify for it. You probably will not if you're wealthy at all. So we're going to talk about why that is. We're going to talk about estate planning essentials like wills, trusts, powers of attorney, and who's going to take care of you if you cannot take care of yourself. We're going to talk about combating volatility and different opportunities to truly diversify your portfolio and make it resilient in all kinds of weather, all kinds of policies, and all kinds of politicians, okay? We're going to talk about eliminating the fees that some of you all pay that you're not even aware of. We're going to talk about inflation risk, the true rate of inflation. Since 1985, we have those numbers. We can give you a lot of those numbers based on the data that we have. So we're going to talk about that. Then we're going to do an interactive Q&A where we talk about some wealth protection strategies, and we'll take some questions from you all to see what sort of plans we would come up with in your particular situation. On day four, we're going to talk about building generational wealth and why that is so important. Two of the people that I can think about that really control a tremendous amount of what's going on in America right now directly benefited from tremendous generational wealth passing to them. All right, so that is why it's important. That's why we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about understanding that legacy that you can leave behind or even create right now while you're still alive for your family, for your children, for your grandchildren. We're going to talk about investment strategies for long-term growth and for resiliency, and cash flow strategies for long-term income in retirement. and we're going to talk about the education you can give to your families. And we're going to go over the free tools and resources that are available, the books, the podcasts from all manners of America and even worldwide that you can access. And then finally, we're going to bring it all together by calling for really a call to action and summarizing what you can do, what steps you can take to build wealth and to fully get ready for retirement. Join me in our quest, in our mission to make you, your family, and your community ready for retirement. We'll see you at the workshop.